Madden players' struggles are legendary. Other gamers could be called Madden maestros. And there's no better stage to show off one's Madden prowess than the Madden Challenge. Let's hit the road for a look at this week's challenges with our new Madden Challenge expert, Jim Murray.
The third stop of the 2003 EA Sports Madden Challenge brings us to Minneapolis, Minnesota, where today's competition is taking place at the Mall of America. Now, with a lack of real Madden heavy hitters here today, it's been anyone's competition. All right, I'm here with our two finalists here at the Mall of America in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now, Skylar Wilkie, Lamar Matthews, you guys are really close friends. You know how each other plays, but honestly, who's the better baller?
We're probably going to both say each other, but on our best day, we can beat anyone. So I'm going to have to say, when I'm on, I can beat him, and when he's on, he can beat me, and vice versa.
Going to us was head. All right.
Minneapolis is Lamar Matthews and David Skylar Wilkie, who both chose to use the Atlanta Falcons. With both players knotted at zero midway through the first quarter, Skylar ran into some bad luck, fumbles at his own 35-yard line, giving Lamar Matthews the momentum and the ball. With seconds to play, Wilkie drops back and throws a bomb to Brian Finneran, putting the ball at Lamar Matthews' 20-yard line. Then, with 3 seconds left, Wilkie drops back with Vic, fires a bullet to Brian Finneran, who has quintuple coverage on him in the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, ending the game and giving Lamar Matthews the 7-0 shutout win.
And I played good D, and I got it back. And I made a great catch and a great play, and then I just didn't have enough time.
I knew he didn't have that many timeouts left, so I put him on the ball, and I relied on my defense, and my defense stepped up big for me.
And you won 7-0. Were you expecting going into this to be maybe a high-scoring game, or is this what you expected?
Well, we've been practicing a lot on 2-3-minute quarters, and we really know each other real well. And it was a battle, man. It was a battle, and I came out victorious.
I'm Jim Murray here at the fourth stop of the 2003 EA Sports Madden Challenge, the Resch Center in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Now we're right outside the home of the Green Bay Packers, Lambeau Field. In here, the competition is fierce. The final game of Green Bay, Wisconsin came down to two unknowns in the underground Madden world as Wisconsin local Morgan Coyle and his Miami Dolphins took on 16-year-old Paul Wiersbe in the Green Bay Packers. Morgan Coyle started off the exciting first quarter with two big passes to James McKnight. Morgan runs in for the touchdown with Ricky Williams. On the ensuing kickoff, Paul Wiersbe runs it back for a huge special teams touchdown with DeAndrew Rubin, and then Wiersbe misses his extra point. The game is tied at 6 apiece. On we go to the second half. Wiersbe is still leading the game 19-6, and then he essentially ices it with a big 50-yard touchdown run with Amon Green. After a garbage time touchdown run by Ricky Williams to make it 32-12, the game was over.
I stopped running the ball. I made that mistake right away because he put a DB at the end, and I didn't try to exploit it any more than I should have.
I was scared when he scored 6 points, but like you said, he gave up on the running game way too early.
So in Titletown, a new champion was crowned today. His name, Paul Wiersbe, the Green Bay, Wisconsin regional champion on the 2003 EA Sports Madden Challenge.
Inside, you'll find 4 PlayStation 2s connected to flat-screen TVs, so it's always game time 24/7. A full-size refrigerator, convection oven, and even a margarita-making machine turn this mobile kitchen into a playmaker's paradise. And with a full supply of Krispy Kreme, they'll take full advantage of this cruiser's ability to widen out with the push of a button. 2 bathrooms and 1 shower help deliver an authentic locker room experience for the men of Madden. And with sleeping accommodations for 12, these guys are going to get up close and personal while they stack and shack their way across the country to find the Playmaker of the Year.
Speaking of dollar signs, players who make it to the finals of this year's Madden Challenge will be playing for 50 grand. The latest stops on the Madden Challenge Tour prove that Detroit and Cleveland aren't really such bad places after all.
Hey, it's Jim Murray here at Great Lakes Crossing, our 5th stop of the 2003 EA Sports Madden Challenge. Now, some of the best Madden playmakers in the country have made it out here today to prove who's the best of the best. Enough playmakers that they should really start calling Detroit Madden Town instead of Hockey Town.
He better not lose, because if he loses, he's going to get it.
he showed me all the things that he knows. I know all the tricks for Madden 2004. It's great. You know, the females have to get involved in it as well. It's a lot of fun.
So do you think your mom has game?
Yeah, she got some game.
Our final game featured two of the best Madden players from Philadelphia and the country, and they picked two teams that were a bit of a surprise, as Antoine the Boogeyman Talley used the Carolina Panthers against his good friend Big Gene Williams, who chose the Seattle Seahawks. Antoine the Boogeyman Talley has the ball. He quickly takes advantage as he runs in Stephen Davis for the touchdown. Late in the fourth quarter, after a turnover by each contestant, Gene puts Sean Springs, who's normally a cornerback, at quarterback. He tries to make the score respectable, but he can't do it. He ends up throwing one last interception to end the game as Antoine the Boogeyman Talley wins.
Seneca Wallace is no Michael Vick. I thought Sean Springs would be a Vick, but he can't throw, so I mean, he beat me out my game. He played a better game than me.
Carolina has a good defensive team and two good receivers. People don't really know them because people don't play with them, but they have good defense. If you look at these stats, they have good defensive numbers. This is game time Philly at its finest, and we're here to represent. No matter what happens, we're going to stay together as a team. No money going to break us up.
We head to our next stop of the 2003 EA Sports Madden Challenge, the Dog Pound, Cleveland, Ohio.
It's been really good. I got about 10 hours of sleep. I'm ready. I'm pumped. I think I got a good shot at taking this.
What have you thought of some of the other competitors? What do you think of some of the guys that are left in this thing?
Great competitors. My boyfriend just lost to Michael Vick. It's going to be hard, but I'm here to work, though. This is what it's all about, baby. EA Sports is in the game.
The final game of the day at the Flats in Cleveland came down to Cleveland local Ron the Great Stymie Jenkins, who chose the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Indiana's Dustin Cruz, who took the Philadelphia Eagles. The scoring came early in this game as Ron Jenkins broke a 70-yard touchdown run with Amos Zeraway on the first play from scrimmage. Dustin Cruz takes over possession and seemed determined not to let the quick score faze him as he put together a nice drive that came to an abrupt stop with this interception to the Great Stymie Steelers. So now Dustin Cruz has his last chance to get into the game, and he seems flustered. He really couldn't move the ball. And after a sack on third down, it's 4th and 18. Cruz throws up a prayer with Donovan McNabb, and it falls incomplete. Ron the Great Stymie takes the knee and the Cleveland Regional 13-3. What happened in your final game?
Just a change from the little screen to the big screen, a little glitches, better player.
Well, Pittsburgh is like real life. You got to pound the ball, pound it, pound it, pound it. This guy's a great player right here, a young, great player. I like to have him on my team anytime.